going to fail. You're not going to succeed with everything. There are going to be some points of failure in your life. Now, what do you do when you hit failure? What do you do at that point? See, that determines how you're going to react, right? How you're going to act when failure comes. I tell you, Duke Redmond came. He said he was drilling oil wells. He wanted to be what's called wildcat. And I don't know if you got, see, I grew up in East Texas, and wildcat is you become an independent oil contractor. That's what that means. You go and you drill your own wells. So that's what he wanted to do. So he started wildcatting. He drilled 29 holes. Out of every one of them came up dry. No oil whatsoever. Duke was thinking, well, I failed. He was getting ready to leave. But he decided to go back to school and learn about land formations. And when he learned about land formation, it gave him an insight on where he needs to drill, what land he needs to buy. All of a sudden, he bought his 30th parcel of land, struck off. And he says to this day, he says every 4 wells, he drills 4 wells, he only hit all in one. But the man became a millionaire over drilling oil. It's all because you got to understand how to deal with failure. How to deal with failure. Now, my goal to you today was simply to tell you that you as a believer, yes, we can make and plan goals for tomorrow. And you should have goals. You should have a vision that God has given you. You should have goals set out that you're going to do. And I hope that you come away from here and you go home and you write out some goals. That you write them down. I hope that you go and visualize them. I hope that you then start to press into God to ask Him for your God-given vision. So that then you can prepare for action. And then you can plan for opposition. I hope you go back and do that. I hope it spurs you to that. Now I'm going to close you with this. Have you seen a bonsai tree? You guys know what a bonsai tree is? Little tree. Grows about tall as a little bitty tree. You ever wonder how does a bonsai tree end up so small? I looked it up, Reggie. It says when a bonsai tree begins to grow, as soon as it pitches first through the dirt, they said what they do is they pick it up. They pull it out of the dirt. Then they cut the roots off and they tie them up to keep it miniature so it doesn't grow anymore. That's why it stays small. I said, wow. That was interesting. But I went to the state fair. When I was at the state fair, I saw what's called sequoia tree. Matter of fact, my wife and I, we went through it. They said those sequoia trees can grow up to 300 feet high. That's a big tree. But they can grow in circumference of about 80 feet. 80 feet, you know how big that is? That's big as your lot. As big as your lot as far as width can be. So they said sequoia trees can grow that big. And what was interesting, we went to state fair, they had a little home inside the sequoia tree. We got to walk through the little home, see the bed, see the dresses, kitchen, everything. Inside this big round tree. I said, man, that's amazing. Who's going to build a home? They did. Inside the tree. But you know what? The trees grow. They don't have a determination of how big or how small they're going to be. But you and I, we do. We can determine how great we're going to be. We can determine our life and where it goes. Based on the vision that God has given us. But now when you go home, you decide to make your goals and look out for 2013, you do all of that. One thing you need to keep in mind is that our main #1 goal is to know Christ. That you are saved. That you grow into an intimate, more personal relationship with God. That grows. That should be your #1 goal. And if that's not it, anything else is failure. It is simply failure. You may make $1 million, but if you don't know Christ, it's failure. You don't have eternity. That's the goal of each and every one of us, be the press into God, to know God for ourselves. Come into a personal relationship with Jesus Christ. And I hope and I pray that you make that your #1 goal.